We all know Marcelo's touch is legendary, but what if I told you he doesn't even make the top 3 on this list? There are 5 icons who turned the football into an extension of their own bodies, defying physics with every trap. Stay tuned to see who outranks the Brazilian maestro. Here is what truly separates world-class ball control from simple flashy dribbling in the modern high-press era. Flashy dribblers often touch the ball directly in front of them to set up a move. World-class controllers use their first touch to move the ball away from where the pressure is coming from, often backward or laterally, to reset the defender's timing. Simple dribbling reacts to the press. World-class control dictates the presser's next move by baiting them into a lunging position. In a high-press system, you rarely have the luxury of open space. World-class players, think Bernardo Silva or Jamal Musiala, excel at finding the eye of the storm. They use their body as a barrier before they even attempt to dribble. Here are 5 legends who managed to surpass Marcelo's legendary technical consistency. Number 1. Zinedine Zidane. If Marcelo's control was fluid, Zidane's was mathematical. He operated with a 360-degree technical radius. Whether the ball was at his throat, his knees, or his heels, he could cushion it into a goal-scoring opportunity in one motion. Zinedine Zidane's ability to kill a long ball was less about traditional football mechanics and more about a mastery of kinetic energy absorption. While most players use their foot as a surface for the ball to land on, Zidane used his entire leg as a sophisticated shock absorber. The secret to Zidane's velvet touch was the timing of his leg movement. As a ball falls from 40 yards, it carries significant downward momentum. If the foot stays rigid, the ball will bounce away. Unlike many modern players who rely on ankle flicking, Zidane used his hip and knee joints to manage the ball's weight. Zidane rarely used the flat inside of his foot for high-velocity long balls. Instead, he often used the outside of his boot, the outstep, or the very top of his laces. The edge, his height, 1.85 m, made his delicate touch even more statistically improbable. He never seemed to fight the ball, it simply obeyed him. Number 2. Ronaldinho. While often remembered for the Joga Bonito flair, Ronaldinho's technical consistency was terrifyingly high. During his peak, 2004 to 2006, his unforced error rate was nearly 0. He could control the ball with his chest, shoulder, or even his back without losing his stride. Ronaldinho Gaucho didn't just control the ball, he invited it into a conversation. While Zidane was about velvet efficiency and Iniesta was about microspatial geometry, Ronaldinho was about rhythmic improvisation. This was Ronaldinho's signature, gravity-defying sequence. Most players use their chest to knock the ball down to their feet. Ronaldinho used his chest to pop the ball upward, creating a self-assisted aerial setup. Upon impact, he would slightly arch his back and hollow out his chest, acting like a trampoline with variable tension. He didn't just kill the momentum, he redirected it. By popping the ball 2 to 3 feet above his head, he gave himself the temporal window needed to rotate his body for the overhead kick. Ronaldinho often combined his control with his first move. He wouldn't just stop the ball, he would use the inside to outside flip, the flip-flap/elastico, as his first touch. His repertoire of creative controls redefined entertainment because he treated every part of his body, chest, back, shoulders, and thighs, as a primary surface for ball manipulation. The edge. He performed Marcelo-style technical feats at a much higher sprint speed and usually while being double-marked. Number 3. Andres Iniesta. Iniesta is perhaps the gold standard for efficiency of touch. While Marcelo might use 3 touches to mesmerize a defender, Iniesta used half a touch to eliminate 3 defenders. His croqueta is the ultimate example of technical consistency, moving the ball from foot to foot in a space no wider than a blade of grass. Andres Iniesta didn't just play football, he manipulated the physics of the pitch. While many legends relied on pace or power, Iniesta's career was defined by la pausa, the ability to freeze time while the world around him moved at 100 miles per hour. Most players trap the ball. Iniesta inhaled it. When a high-velocity pass reached him, he didn't just stop it. He retracted his foot at the exact microsecond of impact. This eliminated the ball's kinetic energy entirely, leaving it dead at his feet. Iniesta's greatest trick was knowing where the 3 defenders would be 2 seconds after he touched the ball. He famously operated in the half-turn, receiving the ball with his body already angled toward the exit route. The edge. He maintained this precision in the most congested areas of the pitch, the Zone 14 playmaker pocket, where the margin for error is non-existent. Number 4. Roberto Baggio, il Divin Codino. Often overlooked in the modern speed era, Baggio's first touch was arguably the greatest in the history of the Italian game. In an era of brutal, physical defending, Baggio's technical floor allowed him to survive. His ability to take a ball over his shoulder and keep it glued to his toe was legendary. The edge. He maintained world-class control despite playing most of his career with a severely compromised right knee. Number 5. Dennis Bergkamp. The non-flying Dutchman viewed football as a series of geometric problems solved by the first touch. His goal against Newcastle in 2002 wasn't a fluke. It was a calculated technical maneuver he performed regularly in training.